Hello, welcome to this video on the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Today we will see two verses. First one is 99. Nirnimittam bhavet jñānaṃ, nirādhāram bhramātmakam, tattvataḥ kasyacin naitad. Kasyacin naitad, evambhāvī śivaḥ priye. Cognitions, jñānaṃ, any cognition, a thought, a perception, a sensation, a feeling, a memory, a desire, any cognition, any inner state of the mind, bhavet, can arise, nirnimittam, does arise, nirnimittam, without a cause, without a cause. Nirādhāram, it is without ground, without base. Bhramātmakam, it is pure delusion, pure delusion. So, cognition, that is thought, let's say thought, arises without cause, without base. It is pure delusion. Tattvataḥ, in reality, from the real point of view, really, kasyacin naitad, it does not belong to anyone. Really, it does not belong to anyone. Evambhāvī, one who is such, śivaḥ, becomes God, priye, oh my dear, still God speaking to the goddess. So here it is a practice of investigation of cognitions, of thoughts. What are thoughts? They are pure delusions. They do not correspond to reality and they do not belong to anyone, because the limited subject is himself, is herself, a thought construct. And the real subject, the ultimate subject, wide open awareness, has nothing to do with thoughts. That is, it has all to do, just like the ocean with waves, but it does not have anything to do in the sense that it does not possess or grasp tightly at any particular thought against any other one. Everything belongs to the ocean, all the waves belong to the ocean, and none of them in particular. Just like that, thoughts are just a stream of waves in the ocean of awareness, in sky-like consciousness. So, of course, they are delusions, bhramātmakam, they are erring. Bhramātmakam maya vaśothidam, they are created by Maya, by that mysterious power of consciousness that consciousness has to forget herself in her own creativity and to react as if she was not all-pervading, but just limited to one body. vikalpātmakatvat, because this is all choice, this is all affirmation of this, while at the same time being forgetting of that, and especially self-forgetting, forgetting the all-pervasiveness of awareness. So, jnāna vyatiriktasya anyasya abhāvat, because there is nothing else outside consciousness. It's always the same very basic argument based on direct experience. Jnāna vyatiriktasya anyasya abhāvat. And ataeva nirhetukam. Because they are not real, and what is not real cannot have a real cause, etc. So here we just look inside ourselves and we try to find that self, and we find that there is no limited self, and that thoughts have nothing to do with truth and untruth. Well, this is a very, 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 very Buddhist verse. This is a very, very, very much Buddhist verse. Because you know that Buddhism has for its hallmark the denial of any stable, permanent self. So this is pointing in that direction along that line here. Verse 100. ciddharmā sarvadeheṣu viśeṣo nāsti kutracit ataś tanmayaṃ sarvam bhavayan bhavajij janaḥ. Here again we have another practice putting into question the limitedness, the limits that we assign ourselves. ciddharmā, what has consciousness as its essential power? sarvadeheṣu, is present, is operating in all bodies, not just in mine. Consciousness operates in all bodies. viśeṣo nāsti kutracit, there is no difference here. There is no difference. There is no more consciousness here and less there. Consciousness is all pervasive, like space. ataś, and therefore, tanmayaṃ sarvam, everything is made of that. Everything is consciousness, and therefore everything is consciousness. Bhavayan, iti bhavayan, realizing this fact, bhavajij janaḥ, one becomes a person who has mastered becoming. One becomes a person who has mastered existence, becoming. And that's it. Realizing that consciousness is not just in me, but operates everywhere, in all bodies, just like space pervades all bodies, extending in it. Consciousness is everywhere. There is no more, no less. And there are no parts of consciousness. That is, everybody does not have a piece of consciousness, but all of it. Consciousness cannot be divided. It's like when you look at the reflection of the sun in waters. Everyone sees a reflection of the one sun, the whole sun, as if the sun was dividing itself into as many people as there are, but at the same time the sun remains one. So here's the same with consciousness. One consciousness, undivided, but it is one full consciousness for everybody, no less, no more. Dharma. in the sense that it is her own unique attribute. Well, anyway. So these are the two verses for today, 99 and 100. The practice of realizing that there are thoughts, but thoughts are illusion and they do not belong to anyone. And second, the practice of realizing that consciousness is not confined to my body, but its power is all-pervading, operating everywhere without any difference. I am the one consciousness behind all bodies, within all bodies, animating all bodies. I am the one cause of being, of movement, of life. That's it. And notice that here it's all based on experience and reasoning. There is no special experience to look for, but there is a little bit of reasoning, that something that most people in popular spirituality nowadays do not like very much. But here we have instances of such spiritual reasoning that are supposed to deliver direct realization. That's all for today. Thank you for listening and have a very nice day.